All right, let's see what we can do on this 2013 Toyota Highlander Hybrid Synergy drive with intermittent jerking problem. You see, this is the hybrid system. This is not an ordinary Highlander. See, hybrid Synergy drive. So we need a scan tool to professionally diagnose the actual cause of this problem. Okay, so I'm saying, so it's quite different from the normal Highlander you used to know. Okay, so it's not started yet, so I'm going to start it now. Okay, you see the ready sign? Okay, it's on now. So this is what we get. This is what we get. See that triangle sign? It's the only warning sign there. No check engine lights, but okay, the engine is currently on, but we have a notification, the check hybrid system notification, meaning a fault had occurred in the past. So that's what we want to confirm now. Let's see what the scan tool will say about that intermittent problem. I can go to automatic scan. No, let me just go to Toyota so that it will be fast. Okay, automatic detection. All right, so this is a 2013 Toyota Highlander. So we click on 2012 to 2014. Smart key system. Yes, 2GRO FSE. All right, so let's go to hybrid. You see what I'm saying? So go to hybrid. The hybrid here is our focus. Let's first of all run the diagnosis trouble code first. You see what I'm saying? All right, so you see, so this is the problem the client had been noticing that has not yet pronounced. It's not yet obvious, but the system has picked it. So we have isolation fault of hybrid battery voltage. I think there's a short circuit somewhere in the hybrid battery system. Isolation fault of hybrid battery voltage. Okay, it recorded in the past. Yes, like I said. Intermittent, no continuity of HV CPU power relay sense circuit. I will have to do some research on this fault code to point out the exact area where this problem is coming from. But from the scan, this first two is the battery management system. Then this one is also talking about the battery too, but I think a power source relay. We'll have to look into that. So let me run live analysis first on the hybrid battery pack and to confirm that they are all at 21. Yes, they're supposed to be 21 volts each. 21, 22, 23, depending on the voltage of the battery. Okay, so let me see the power of the battery, if it's going to display. Okay, so that's the battery EV, so it's almost full. Okay, so thank you. So let us see hybrid states of charge 61%. Okay, the battery is 61.9%. okay, not full, but above average. So let me look for the battery packs. That's our focus now. The battery packs, where are you? Okay, the inverter, they are normal. Rear motor inverter temperature. Okay, all these ones are normal. These are not our focus. Battery pack. Battery. Okay, low auxiliary battery last operation. Okay, that's not our focus. Auxiliary battery is the smaller, but the 12 volts battery.
Oh, yes.
Yes, the 12 volts.
Is it low?
The main battery low voltage, trip before last 255. Okay, trip before last. Okay, I think the last time the car was driven, that's what it recorded. So let's look for the hybrid battery packs. The packs are supposed to be here. Hybrid battery pack. State of MG2 gate. Okay, this one is for the inverter. This is not our focus. Okay, voltage boosting, no. Inverter water pump revolution. One is working. Yes, you see what I'm saying? So voltage of block 1 of battery, voltage of V01 of battery block. Yes, you see, I know I told you at the beginning of this video that the voltage is supposed to be 21. So we're having 21.3 for almost all the batteries, and we're supposed to have 17 batteries or to get okay, 15 batteries. Okay, so 21. Okay, they all looks good in voltage. Power resource VB. Okay, this is a 319 volts. This is the total voltage of the battery. Auxiliary battery is 14.32, which is the normal, the 12 volts battery is charging. Okay. So what I will do now, I will turn on the AC. I will have to load it. Let me load it. Okay. The AC is on now, so let's see how the batteries will perform. Okay, they are still at 21 volts. All right, so they look sound, they look good. Okay, let me turn off the AC. Okay, one has gone to 20. Almost all of them has gone to 20. Okay, all has gone to 20. Okay, so maybe the battery is still charging, so that's why it's fluctuating like that. All right, so now that we have gotten the fault code, okay, I'm coming. Let me check the resistance of the battery temperature as well. 13.8, 13.8. Okay, 38, sorry. Okay, minimum voltage of battery block, maximum voltage of battery block. Okay, okay, the resistance is okay. Okay, they're good. Let's see the fault code. So these are what we are going to be battling with. But first of all, reset this code first. I will take a screenshot of this fault code so that, because before we start the repair, I've already diagnosed the hybrid battery management system. So I found the fault already, but we're going to pen that repair first. I've reset the fault code and let's see if it's going to come back. So these are the other faults we found: ABS, TPMS, and then body. So let me clear them. Clear it doesn't solve problem. Yes, clearing only solve what had been fixed already. But it's like the ABS did not go. So let's see what is wrong with the ABS. Okay, say low or high power supply voltage, lost communication with hybrid vehicle EV control system is as a result of the hybrid faults, not because the ABS has faults. Okay, it went away now. Yes, it went away. Okay, the whole system is cleared now. Everything is cleared, normal.
The thing is showing.
Yes, the reason why the triangle sign is showing is because of the sensitivity of your key. The key, you need to replace the key. The sensitivity don't drop. Normally it's supposed to be start for that like 5 meter away from me. It's supposed to start. You're not supposed to come close.
Is it on the battery inside the key?
Or the battery.
Okay.
But the remote they work.
They work now.
Okay. If the remote they work, I mean the battery is strong. So now the key itself they do that thing, and I make the triangle light still show. If the key is sensitive enough, the triangle light is not going to show if no fault for the motor. Closer. So what if they make the triangle light the corner? If maybe that check hybrid now, they make a show. Now danger, cannot scan this triangle. Now like check hybrid, check engine lights, ABS, that's what they scan. Yes, yeah. So if you want me this one come out, the key you have to replace it. If you see solve this hybrid problem, you go still there. So that's so it be.
Lock the face.
Okay, lock and go see. Okay, it went away. Okay, that means it's because of the door, but the key is not still sensitive enough. It's because of the door that made it to come on. You know, show again. Okay, so the hybrid battery is currently charging. So all right, but the key is still not too sensitive. You might see the triangle lights maybe if you drive, if it come on, but now you know they are now. So now that the system is cleared. So okay, so everything has gone back to normal after resetting the fault code, but resetting the fault code doesn't solve the problem. We will have to revisit this job again because there's no time to to dismantle the hybrid battery compartment on the back seat. So we have to revisit this job again. So expect more from this video, and if you also learn anything from this video, subscribe because I break down faults like this every time. Thanks for watching.